Doesn't seem to make a difference. Hello, Sharose. How are you? Can you hear me? Sorry, I'm still not sure when I get this thing right. Okay, good. I'm not bad. Not too bad. Most of my week has been spent getting ready for my daughter's birthday on Monday, so that'll be fun. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, because my chat and everything's down here, so I'm always going to look like I'm looking down, but I want it up. I can't seem to move it up. I get stuck. Yeah, that's a fun. Oh, hi, Wolf. Yeah, not too bad. Like I was saying, most of it's been spent mainly just getting ready for my daughter's birthday, and I had been working on other videos. So you guys saw the one with Try Not to Sing, and next Saturday there will be another cosplay. The key's above the door. Sorry, text coming in to help me because I can't move my chat higher for some weird reason. Back. You're fine, hon. Thank you.
You gotta like force it. I don't know. It's weird. It's like a rubber band effect or something. Come on.
All right, you can have a hug. Hi.
Okay, come on. Let's go watch Mom on TV.
Go. Mom, spooky. Yeah, spooky.
Yes, come on. Or else I'm gonna turn Spooky off.
Go.
Okay, bye-bye, Spooky.
Go.
Bye-bye, Spooky.
Sora.
Bye. I'll be out in a little bit. She's fine. She's just upset that she had to leave. Yes, she is. Thank you. Ooh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Shar. That's never any fun. My daughter is turning 3, by the way, Shar. I just saw your question. Yeah. She's turning 3 on Monday. She looks and acts like she's 4 going on 5. So, but no, she's just 3. But it's wonderful. Oh yeah, that's good. Actually, when I think I've told this story probably, but when I was in college, I had to give a presentation in one class, and I mean, I was prepared. I had done the research and everything. I just had terrible public speaking. I mean, it's not much better, but I at least am a little calmer thanks to years of exposing myself to people. And I was shaking so bad. Like, I felt like I was having a panic attack. Like, I didn't even know where it came from because I was standing up there perfectly fine while everybody else was talking. But as soon as it was my turn to talk, my hands started to shake really bad. I could barely look out at the audience. I could barely speak. I couldn't remember almost anything. It was terrible. And I had prepared. I'm like, I prepared for this. Why am I so nervous? Yeah, it was rough. I think I was having a panic attack, but I didn't know what it was. I just thought it was I think I just thought it was nerves in general. So yeah, no fun to have that when you're doing a presentation. So I hope I'm glad you weren't presenting, Shar. That would not have been fun in any sense of the word. My stepbrother is 7, but he acts like he's 2. Yeah, a lot of kids do that, where they'll be a certain age, but they'll act way younger. I always was told I act older. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, but yeah, the ones that act younger, unfortunately, that does happen. Hope has a good. I hope she does too. So that box is just the party supplies, like the streamers and stuff. And those 2 boxes right there that you can kind of see one of them. That is her presents. She got quite a few presents from me and her dad, my parents, and some other relatives. And I think she has more coming, but yeah, she got a pretty good haul. And her biggest one isn't even here, so she'll be really excited for that one. She does act a little bit. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes she's definitely sneaky beyond her years. I think I've told she was trying. Yeah, I think I've told about the story where she was trying to watch a show she shouldn't and actually snuck ice cream, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, she's way sneakier than she should be at 2. So I'm terrified for when she's older, what she'll try to get away with. I was in my seat crying, shaking, having a hard time breathing. My teacher said I don't have to present. That's good. At least your teacher was understanding enough that they just were like, hey, you don't have to. Go ahead, just relax, calm down, and maybe present later. I still act like a child being an adult. Yeah, being an adult is boring. But I mean, you're not that childish, Wolf. I mean, we have what would be called quote unquote childish interests, but we're not that childish. We're responsible. We have jobs. We have the ability to pay our bills. Being childish would mean we don't have jobs and we don't pay our bills and we, don't take care of ourselves. So unfortunately, in the eyes of the world, we're very, very we're very competent adults. In our eyes, we're like, I'm still 16 in my head. I don't know what I'm doing here. There are some days I felt like that where I'm like, I feel like I'm still a teenager. Or I feel like I'm 12 and completely inadequate for doing what I'm doing. So can an adult please come help me? What did you get her? So she watches me, so I'm not going to say any specifics, but general categories. Got her some toys. I got her a very big toy I think she'll like. I got her clothes. What else did I get her? Yeah, mostly just toys and clothes. My mom got her the same. Her great aunt. Well, technically it's her great. Well, yeah, great aunt, because it's my dad's aunt. She's my great aunt. Great aunt. I don't know how that works, but she got her a little electronic thing that she's gonna adore, I'm sure, and it's gonna annoy the crap out of us, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna give specifics again because she does watch and she does comprehend really well. And I've managed to keep everything like hidden away from her view for the last 3 days, and at least wrapped, and then everything hidden in the box for like the last couple weeks. So I gotta hold out for 2 more days, tomorrow and then Monday, until she unwraps them. So that'll be fun. It's a very sneaky child, and I'm still sneaky. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm afraid of. By the way, oh wow. Are you still scared of them, or do you at least kind of like them a little more now that you've had that? Hi, Sky. How are you? This is a little sneaky. Yes, she definitely is a sneaky little mastermind. Love her to death, but I want to know where she got these subterfuge skills, because it wasn't from me. It may have been from her aunt, my sister. But my sister is also one of those who thinks she's sneaky, but she's not really sneaky. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Sorry that you're super busy. I hope everything's okay for you, and that you're able to. Well, I'm sure you're able to handle it. You're a very strong person, so. But I'm at least glad you were able to come, even if it's just for a little bit. It's nice to see you. It's all right, Cher. I'm not your parent. You don't have to answer me for any of your grades, so we don't have to talk about anything you don't want to. I just hope that, now that you're a little more comfortable with her, you're able to relax and just do what you got to do. That's it. Busy is so boring. I mean, some people would say being busy isn't boring, but busy is stressful. That would be me. I'm like, if I'm busy, I'm probably stressed because I'm just like trying to get to the next thing, get one thing done, and get to the next thing as fast as possible. So that's me. Some people might find busy boring, but I find it stressful. I'm like, okay, can I just get this done so I can get on to something else that doesn't require me to actually be actively participating? Hi, Angel. I can see us doing one of those things. He's so sneaky. Oh my God, where she's like Kronk. Oh my God, where she makes her own music. Oh God, I could. A C is not failing. Anything lower than a C, yes, but a C is not failing. So you're doing fine, Shar. But see, I don't think my daughter would be one of those that would have her own theme music when she's being sneaky. I think she's a little smarter than that. I mean, she'd be freaking obvious in a way, but she'd at least be quiet enough to try. The reason she got caught with the ice cream was because she didn't respond to me when I was calling her. Most of the time she'll just like say yeah or something like that. But when I was calling her then, she wasn't saying anything, which is already suspicious. So I went looking for her. And then I found her sitting in the bedroom at the side table, eating ice cream and watching her tablet. I'm like, yeah, child, yeah. I mean, you're mine because you have an addiction to ice cream. But don't be sneaky about it. And then she got caught another time trying to get ice cream because we moved it to a deep freezer. Well, we had moved it to a deep freezer before, but we moved it deeper into the freezer. And she was trying to open it and reach, but she lost her grip and it slammed down a little bit. And we heard her that time. So then we were able to prevent it. That was funny. On her last quiz, I got a 65 map. I mean, at least a 65 didn't drop you all the way down. That would have been terrible. But, I mean, still, you're passing. Hi, Kiri. How are you? What kid doesn't have an addiction? I mean, fair, but I don't think most have it this young. She's had an addiction to ice cream since she was basically 1, and we could give her some of that stuff. Because you're not supposed to give kids certain foods until they hit certain age milestones, and ice cream was one of those we held off until she was a little older, just because she wasn't doing that great with keeping food in her mouth all the time when she was littler. So we were just like, ice cream would not be one of those. It's fun to clean up. She doesn't like being a mess. So let's just wait till she's older to introduce her to ice cream. And then she's actually very good about eating it. Wait until she gets taller. I know. I'm not looking forward to that. Not at all. I mean, she already was breaking into the fridge, so we had to put a lock on the fridge. Not really a lock. It's just a little strap that closes. But yeah. We thought she was going to be good about that, and no, she's just like, I'm hungry, I'm going to grab what I want. And she would grab like endless, we would get her these like applesauce pouches, and she would just keep grabbing those. She wouldn't eat them, but she would grab them because she just wanted them. She just wanted to show she could do it, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking, Kitty. I hope you and your family are doing well. My daughter's gonna be. Yeah. Probably. She's either gonna be a sneaky spy or she's just gonna be one of those that we have to put like a sensor on the window to let us know that it's been open, something like that. Oh, Cutie, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that, Kitty. That's terrible. Sure. How do you do these little emoji things? These little faces? They're adorable as hell. Like there's one at the top. When you said hello, there's one at them. Yeah, how did you do this? Oh, you use a keyboard app. Okay. I always wondered how people were able to do that. She's in the army. Oh, okay. So she's been deployed. I mean, it's still terrible that you haven't been able to see her in a year, but at least it's not because of anything. I'm not going to say deployment's not horrific, but I mean, like, at least it's for a better reason than maybe like other reasons that could happen. I won't name those reasons just in case it might upset somebody or whatever, but there are other reasons why you might not have seen your parent for a year, and then there are better reasons why you may not have seen your parent for a year. And deployment is generally considered a better reason. So we'll just leave it at that. Sorry. Good. By the way, is the fan noise bothering anybody? Because I know this mic is now like super sensitive. So is it bothering anybody? Should I turn it off or something? I mean, I really don't want to because it's like 80 degrees in this room. I have to have it closed. Okay, good. And then it's supposed to be 90 all next week. I'm like, can I get a break? It's September now. Can it go down to 70 at least? I'll tolerate 70. I can do 70. I won't say anything about 70. But you're saying it's gonna be 91 from like Monday of next week all the way to Sunday of the week after. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't subscribe. Because that's just no fun. I'll take rain. Send it my way. We have barely had any rain at all. Normally we used to have like thunderstorms every afternoon, it seemed, or at least like a couple times a week. Oh wow, 7? Holy crap. I started in 2018. So you'd be what, 10, 11 now? Something like that. Yeah, 10, 11. Yeah. Gonna start getting hotter here. Spring started with yuck. I forget that Australia is like completely flipped on seasons, holidays, all sorts of, like, you have Christmas in summer, basically. That is so interesting. And then while the rest of us are like, well, when the rest of us are freezing, you guys are nice and warm. And I guess I can't even say when the rest of us are nice and warm, you're freezing, because I don't think Australia freezes. But you're cooler, I guess. No, when you're trying to go to class and your feet and your socks, your shoes are soaked. I mean, fair. I don't think that would be entirely comfortable. But personally, for me, I'd give anything for some rain. No hail. But rain for sure. We get hail here like it's Armageddon. So I'd rather just have the rain. No, it's boiling. Oh God, that doesn't sound fun. I had a flood where where was it that flooded recently? Was it Mississippi or Missouri? I can't remember, but I'm sorry if that. I'm horribly sorry if that was where you live and you were involved in that, cutie. That's a horrible tragedy. I hope you and your family are at least able to get out and are doing a little better, safe. Had rain off and on the last couple of days. We've had heat. We have had nothing but heat. I'm dying. This, where I live, is not supposed to be this hot. I get it. We're at the top of the world in a way because we're 6,000 plus feet up, but for the love of God, we're at least supposed to get some clouds that have rain. They hold us an extra few minutes in class to get the rain. I mean, for me, my logic is I'm not made of sugar. I'm not going to melt, so I can walk in the rain. I used to walk in the rain in high school. Like, it would be raining outside. I'm like, I'm just going to go outside and walk because I like to walk. And the school called my mom and said, you should know your daughter's walking outside in the rain, because everybody else would be inside. And I'm like, why? It's fine. I'm not going to melt. I'm not going to be harmed in any way by rain. So I just got to walk. It was nice. It was very refreshing. And it wasn't like it was storming to the point like you had rain whipping by you. It was just like drizzling. It was fine. I wasn't soaked. I did a couple laps and came inside. I always hated it when we had to stay behind it. I didn't mind it. I mean, I thought it was fun to just kind of sit there and watch it rain. And then they would just let you go when your parent came around or something when it was like the end of the day. At recess, I loved indoor recess because I didn't like to go outside. I still don't like to go outside. So I didn't mind indoor recess either. I love walking. Obviously, same. Yeah, like, and then so many people are like, oh, I don't like the rain. I don't like blah, blah. I'm like, why not? You get cloudy days, which are a great atmosphere. And especially my favorite, I think I've said this, was rainy days on Friday afternoons after school, because then I would, change into comfy clothes. My mom would order pizza, make dessert. We would watch movies. It was fantastic. It was like Friday nights were usually like that, but it was just better enhanced with the rain. So those are my fondest memories. I'm not a witch and I'm not from water. Exactly. So why do people get upset when you walk in the rain? I don't know. Why do people like run for cover in the rain? It's not going to hurt you. Promise. Unless it's acid rain, but we don't live on a planet with acid rain. Well, maybe don't walk till you get soaked. That could make you sick. But I mean, I feel it. I would walk in the rain a lot more, if I could get away with it. My hair is. Like my hair thrives in the rain. Humidity and my hair get along like a house on fire. So it's like more exposure, the better. And it has to be a certain amount of humidity, because I think I mentioned this last time. In Florida, it stayed wet even after I showered, but in like places like Tennessee or whatever, nope, it curls just nice. Here it kind of goes, as you can see, straight, but most of the time when it stays curly for a little bit, but after a while, goes straight. But I never cared about my hair getting wet. My hair doesn't cooperate anyway, so why the hell would I care about it getting wet? People are funny like that. My life is ruined because my hair is wet. Oh god. I think maybe it's let. Like, I mean, they have it most of the time. When I was in high school, they would have so much hairspray, and then their faces would be completely caked in makeup. That I think that would probably melt off in the rain. And I never had to worry about that, because when I was in high school, I didn't wear cakey makeup. I still don't wear cakey makeup. It bothers me too much. I wear more makeup to do cosplay than I do in my daily life, or when I go out for a nice evening or something. I will not wear that much makeup by choice. It's usually I have to have a reason for the curly hair when it's wet. Yep. I feel you on that one, cutie. I wear makeup on fancy. Yeah, like I don't know why you need to wear it every day. Like, I mean, does it show you put in an effort and thought? Yeah, but I mean, if you go out, if you show the effort by like brushing your teeth, washing your face, wearing clean clothes, and brushing your hair, keeping it clean, and bathing regular, like that's enough. You don't need to wear makeup. Like, who are you going out to impress? Remember, I was in grade 2, 3, and rained so hard on our way home. Mom was at the front door with towels for us. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, cutie. It's never fun to be forced to do something, especially if it's not something you want to do. My daughter's hair gets funny because I'll wash it and then dry it, and she's got really thick hair for 2, 3, and when I dry it, it will kind of curl like all over. It's so cute. But it's like takes a lot to get it dry, so you have to like really rub it, and then it'll pop out. She has like a little tiny frizzy fro. It's so cute. Like a normal, like you saw how her hair looks. That's her normal default, but when it's wet, it gets so funny. You're beautiful with and without makeup. Yep, that's true for everybody. I feel that. I'm like, is this Attack on Titan getting boring for you guys? Would you like to see me in something else? I've been thinking of doing something else, but I'm not sure what is the problem. Because I don't like anything as much as Attack on Titan. Well, I haven't in a long time. I keep saying Death Note, but I'm like, what would I do for Death Note that hasn't already been done to death? Haha, pun intended. I guess. I don't know. Can't do Seven Deadly Sins. I don't have anything for that. I can't do closet cosplay with that one. Oh no, you're good, Shark. No, we got the message. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do. What other cosplay I would do. If anybody has any suggestions, please leave them in the chat. As long as it's not like something I have to go out and actively. I mean, I maybe do Persona. I have the Joker, um, full cosplay outfit from my husband. I could do Persona 5. Every time I say Persona, I mean Persona 5, but there's like 4 other games included, so or more. I don't know, maybe Persona. Let's see, who could I reasonably pull off? I can do Joker because I have the dark wig and I have some outfits. I'm sorry, Kiri. That's no fun. I hope you're able to find some people to RP with. Host club, just kidding. Well, I'd have to go out and buy the jacket because I don't have suit jackets like that sitting around. And I'm still gonna do the Attack on Titan modern version that we came up with, but I'm just like for other things. Like I said, I could do Persona 5 because I have Joker. I could reasonably do Ryuji because I have a short blonde wig. I could do Queen because my hair. I mean, my hair is longer than hers, but at least it'd be reasonable. What else? I could do I have a wig, a blonde wig that's longer. If I tie it off, I could do. I could make it look like pigtails for On. Joker in a different Phantom. Yeah, but I don't think Joker works in Attack on Titan. But let's see. I can reasonably do 4 of them. I couldn't do Futaba because I don't have a red wig. I couldn't do. There's Futaba. I wouldn't do the puffy-haired girl. I don't even bother remembering her name because I don't like her that much. I found her kind of a pointless character. That sounds terrible, but I'm like, I don't care if she's part of the main group. I honestly found her pointless. I didn't see why we had to add her. Futaba was enough. She just ended with Futaba. We didn't need curly-haired girl. And then there's, I want to say his name's like Sakamoto, something like that. I could, maybe? No, because his hair is like a certain coif that I couldn't get away with my wig right now. I'd have to like buy a new one and fully adjust it. Plus, I don't have anything that I could do for him. Like the other kids kind of wear street clothes more or less all the time that are pretty normal. But he wears fancy street clothes that I do not have the ability to pull off. So I could do part of the main group, I guess. That'd be interesting. I could try that. Maybe give it a dress run. I don't know what I'd do, though. And I couldn't do Morgana because I don't have a little stuffed kitty. Well, I have a kitty, but it's not Morgana. It's Nyanko Sensei from Natsume. Oh my god. Imagine Joker using his laughing gas on the Titans. I don't think they'd be affected, to be honest. Like, if we're realistically, I don't think they'd be affected because it only bothers people. They're technically no longer people. Like, they are people, but they're not in the same way. Their biology's been completely changed. So, the twins from House Clever. I mean, honestly, after seeing some of it, I feel like I kind of agree with a lot of people that the chick from Oron, I think her name's Haru, should have ended up with which twin was it? She should have ended up with the twin instead of Blondie. I think that would have been better. I don't know. I felt like there was less misunderstandings with that person other than like I can't remember the name, so I'm going to refer to the twin as just the twin. But I feel like with the twin, there was less miscommunication. between Haru. I think it's named. I can't remember if it's Haru or not. Haru I hear in so many different anime, but I think it's Haru. But I feel like there was less less misunderstanding with the blonde guy. I wasn't really like Hikaru and Karu. Oh, okay. Well, whichever one of those that was interested in Haru, I remember there was particular scenes with them and with Haru and the twin. I think that should have been Endgame, to be perfectly honest. I don't think Blondie should have been Endgame. I didn't really care for Blondie much. I have a full story in my head for a cosplay series. Oh, nice! Cosplay series for what? Haruhi. Thank you, Wolf. I knew it was Haru something. And now I hear Haruhi, I'm thinking like Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh my god. Weird shit gets triggered. It was Hikaru that likes Haruhi. Okay. Well, I think that should have been Endgame. I haven't seen the full series. I've seen a few episodes, but even from the few episodes, I'm like, Leslie treats you better than Blondie over here. I don't know anything. Why do you think that? I'm just curious. There were a lot of people who were wanting her to end up with him, I think, just because I think the voice actors are married. Sorry, my daughter is outside the door and she was like asking for a key. How does your sister think you are? Fair enough. Fair enough. But I mean, did he still act that way even near the end of the series? Because I remember that one of them underwent like some serious character development and like ended up being less like that, if I remember correctly. I could maybe be referencing the manga because I know a little more about the manga. Because every time I would look it up, it would be like, manga is better. Read the manga. Here's what happened in the manga. Like, okay, and more so than the anime. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. It's been so long since I had anything to do with Oron. Let's just put it this way. For some reason, everybody got jealous about Haruhi being with somebody else. And I didn't understand. I'm like, you are like, what was it, 6 dudes? And you all have a crush on her. And then you all get super jealous. It doesn't seem they got jealous of each other. It seemed like they got jealous of everybody else that had a crush on her outside of their group. Like, why? Who do you think Ren? Who is that one again? Was it the other tall? Like, I'm getting all sorts confused. I'm gonna look up the cast because I gotta remember the names. Honey was the cute. Oh yeah, no doubt, not even debatable. The otak. Okay, characters. Haruhi, Samaki, Kare, Honey, Hikaru, Ritsu, Takashi. Oh, her. Oh my god. I have no idea. Probably like, if I'm being honest, like just from her energy alone, probably one of the twins. Or maybe Tamaki, because they're still in this picture. They're striking a very similar pose. It's been so long since I had anything to do with, since I had anything to do with Oron High School Host Club. Like when it was out, I was a little more into it. Who's the tall one who doesn't talk much? He's always with Honey. So we have Kyoya and Takashi. Those are the only two taller ones that we haven't really talked about. We have Kyoya and Takashi. So that's it. Mori. Is that the name? Because I don't know. No, you can't see that. Let me see if I lower the brightness. Would you be able to see it? Yeah. Because that's who I have the names of like that. There they are. There's the main cast. Doesn't have glasses. I'm so confused. We're talking Oron High School Host Club. We're just for the fun of it at this point. It's been so long. Number 8. Did they change the names? Like I know in a lot of dubs they changed the names, either for English purposes or for other purposes. But they changed the names in Oron, people. He doesn't have glasses. Who does Mori look at? Maybe. I don't know. Really should have read the manga more. Oh, so his name is technically Takashi, and his last name has Mori in it, so that's it. I don't know. I mean, I think he was another one that they paired up Haruhi with. That made more sense than Tamaki. But it's just my opinion. Maybe Honey, because they're very... Maybe. Like... And Honey was technically like 16, wasn't he? Just really, really short. Because I'm like, they don't... It was a high school, so why would a, 10-year-old be in high school? But no, he was like... Yeah. Man, I'm not even going to look it up. Well, I probably might later, but I'm not going to look it up right now of the fanfics for Oron. Because God, it's probably terrifying. He's a third year. Oh, so he's a senior. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not looking that up. That one was insane. For shipping, for everything. That fandom was crazy for a while. It's so sad. I went to con and you hardly see any of the big, you hardly see any of those anime that used to be big. Like, I didn't see anybody dress up for Oron. I think maybe, I can't even really say I saw one, but I didn't see anybody for Oron. Didn't see anybody for Bleach. Saw a lot for Naruto. Well, more for Naruto. Very small handful for Attack on Titan. Like, it was kind of sad. I mean, I'm sure if I went to other cons, it would be different, but I was like, even when I went to that con before, there was more. It's a cute little bunny and he loves cake. I mean, I don't argue. I don't begrudge him those joys in life because those are that's fine. Nothing wrong with liking cake and bunnies. I need an OC character. Unfortunately, I don't have any OCs. I'm very terrible with OCs. And the ones I do have belong to different fandoms. So I don't have any that are looking for a home. Sorry. I think I hear Markiplier screaming in my living room. I think my daughter's watching Spooky. She calls it Spooky because she likes scary things. So when she says, I want to watch Spooky, she sees something that looks slightly terrifying, so she wants to watch it. Most of the time, we'll just turn on Markiplier because he does enough scary games that it keeps her entertained. Then we made the mistake. We thought she was asleep of watching it, and she liked it. She didn't. She thought the clown was creepy, but she kept hiding. But she really liked the movie. Like, I get it, the movie's good, but Jesus Christ, child, you're not even 3. She watched it like a month ago, and now she will be scrolling through Netflix, and she'll see it, and she'll be like, "Spooky, Mama, spooky." I'm like, no, I'm not watching Pennywise. Okay, I watched it like a total of 3 times so far, and I finally saw it chapter 2, which is really good. But no, I don't need to do Spooky. I don't like Spooky. I'm good with no Spooky. I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp who's very particular about my Spooky. Off topic for resetting the challenge. Got. Oh. Yeah, that try not to sing challenge was freaking hard. Like I've done a couple of them so far, and jeez, it's not nice. Turn off my volume because I hate scary things. Well, I promise we're not doing anything scary right now, so. Okay, Kitty, if all you need is a color and a hair color and a name, let's go with Helena, blonde hair. Yeah, I didn't talk about anything scary. I just talked about like the basic. I didn't even talk about what it is. But It Chapter 2 was good. I recommend it for everybody. If you've seen and I'm talking like the recent, like the remake. If you've seen the first part, just do just watch It Chapter 2. It's really good. Try not to dance, sing, lip sync K-pop for me. Oh man. I'd probably be doing okay because I don't listen to a lot of K-pop. I'm more J-pop, but I can understand how for fans it's like impossible. Like it was hard. Oh God, I'm sure if you've seen the video, you know, every time Attack on Titan comes on, I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, CL. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? You don't have to if you don't want to, but you're more than free to. Oh shit. No fun. Sorry. Oh, that's I'm so sorry. Oh, scary things. I will grab the Well, I'm pretty sure if you watched it part 1, you're not gonna like the opening scene with poor Georgie. God, that scene makes me so sad. Oh no! Oh no! Did you just find out you're lactose intolerant? I'm so sorry. Can I milk or tea? Oh God, you couldn't find anything wrong with me. Yeah, yeah. My sister is lactose intolerant, and that's kind of how they found out. Was she was just in so much pain. And yeah, that nope. I mean, it's gotten better. It does improve. And as far as sensitivities go, it's probably one of the better ones because there's so much that you can actually eat. Like, for example, with some cheeses, if they're like 6 months old or older, like they've been sitting, like not sitting, but like the process takes that long, they have no cheese, they have no sugar, so they have no lactose. So what I'm saying is like on your cheese, look on the nutrition facts, and if it has 0 sugar, it has 0 lactose, so you can eat it with no problem usually. Like Parmesan, some cheddar, hard cheeses a lot. Some soft cheeses, not so much, but a lot of the hard cheeses, yeah. And a lot of really common ones you can eat pretty easily. And there's a lot of lactose-free milk. There's of course the alternatives like almond and stuff like that, but if you prefer like more dairy taste, like more cow tasting one, Lactaid is a really good brand, and then Fairlife is another one that they both have. They're both lactose free. They're really, really good. I feel that. Don't do it right now if you're still feeling bad, but I mean once you've recovered more, maybe see if that's the conclusion they come to that you're lactose intolerant. Well, you'll already be ahead of the curve because you're like, I know where I can get my cheese, I know how I can get my milk. Go. And then a good chocolate is Ghirardelli because they're dark chocolate, and dark chocolate doesn't have as much lactose in it. So I recommend that one too. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm so sorry. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, speaking of pills, my sister would also, well, she still uses these to a point, but they're called lactase pills. They are the enzyme that breaks it down. So if you want to have something with milk in it that can't have an alternative, like you're out at a restaurant, you want dessert or something, or you want ice cream with lactose in it, just take one of those. It works for half an hour and you can eat it. If it's a big thing, like a big bowl of ice cream or a big like slab of cake or something, you take 2 and it should help you. Only 2 pills. I hate drinking medicine. Yeah. No, I would much rather just take a pill. Like even if it's a horse pill, I'd rather take it over drinking medicine. I hate liquid medicine. But cough med, like why does cough syrup have to be in a liquid? Can't we just have it in a capsule that dissolves really easily as it goes down? Like something other than that. I'm sorry, kitty. Again, like I said, alternatives, almond milk, soy milk, they have coconut milk, stuff like that. And then if you like dairy milk, but you can't have lactose, Fairlife and Lactaid are really good brands. I also hate shots. Dude, it doesn't get any easier. Shots never get easier. I still, and especially after I've seen how big the needles are, I'm like, I'm glad I never really looked. But I did because my daughter would get them. So I'm like, no, thank you. I thought they were just like going in just a little bit. I didn't realize they're this big to get through all the layers of skin. Like, no, thank you. And then getting your blood drawn. Holy crap. You have to get your blood drawn so much when you're pregnant. It's terrible. And no. I hate getting my blood drawn. Once they get the little thing in, the little butterfly thing in to get it, like a bunch of it. Yeah, that's fine. But it's oh no, thank you. Oh, my hand hurt just thinking about it because I had one of those clips in the back of my hand the whole time I was in the hospital having my daughter. Because if they needed to take more, they needed to have a ready tap, basically. Whew. No, thank you. Oh God, no, thank you. Now my whole arms are hurting. Thanks. I look away. Yeah, same. Like flu shots aren't that bad. They don't hurt as much. They're really thin. You mean the drip? No. I mean, I had an IV, but no, they actually put a little. I call them butterfly clips because they kind of shape vaguely like a butterfly, but they put it in the back of your hand, and it's like a little thing where they can draw blood easily because it's already tapped into your vein. They can do it sometimes up here, but if they take the IV out, then they need another source, so they put a butterfly clip in. I don't like butterfly clips. It made my vein collapse for like a good month and a half after because they didn't take it out when they needed to. That was no fun. And I asked them to, can I take it out? Can I take it out? I'm like, oh, no, we need to keep it in just in case we need to take it out. I'm like, you haven't come in to take my blood once in 2 days since I had my daughter. So can I have it out? And I'm like, oh, yeah, fine. We can do that. They did not. They did not take it out until an hour before I went home. So then the vein collapsed because it was so injured. I think it's better now. It doesn't hurt when I put pressure on my hand anymore because it would do that. I would put pressure on my hand, like lean over or put it down somewhere and lean, and my whole hand would just give out because that vein was so damaged. It was weird. I don't know if it was just because of the vein or if it was other things, but that wasn't fun, especially when when I was trying to lean over to get my daughter or something, and my hand would just give out like completely, and I couldn't. No, that wasn't fun. But of course, because it's a hospital, like you can't trace it back to anything they did. Not at all. OMG, that happened to me. They take my blood and they didn't even take out the plastic part where the needle sticks out. They lift your chest. Yep. I hate getting blood drawn. Like, should I just open a vein for you? Like, can I just, do it myself? It probably would hurt less. I'd probably do it better. No, I'm being real. I'd probably be a chicken shit. They're like, oh yeah, you can do it yourself. I'm like, no, because you left it up to me. I'm not getting. There's no blood coming out. I was mad because they didn't. Yeah, they don't do anything about that. It's like they don't think it's going to be that bad. It's not that painful. Like, it hurts. It's not comfortable to have a needle in your arm, so when you flex your hand to do something, you can feel it. Like, good. Wrong before school, so we can pick out. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's no fun. I'm so sorry. I really am. It's always hard to lose a pet no matter what age, no matter if you knew they were sick or anything. It's just never easy. When I got my tonsils out, I knocked my drip out when they had to wake me up. No, I actually did pretty well having the IV in. They only kept me on the IV while I was in active labor. But God, I hate IVs too. Like, just no. Can we just not? I hate needles. I mean, shots. I'd rather have a shot. At least it gets it over and done with. With a freaking IV or anything else, they leave it in for freaking ever. I have had him for 4 years, and I am spending time with my other guinea pig because I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Seal. That sucks. Yeah, why are you going to the hospital, kitty? hang out a couple more minutes just to figure out what's wrong with Kitty, but damn, that sucks. No. There's no sad mood. You're good. We're all good. And Ciel, I mean, you're fine. It's perfectly fine. That's what we're here for. You can talk to us pretty much about anything. Exactly. Shar said it best. Ooh. I'm so sorry to hear about that, Kitty. I hope you feel better and I hope nothing's broken. Ooh, I really hope nothing was broken. Cousins. Okay. All right. Yep. Yeah, cousins aren't always the greatest. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm so sorry that you're depressed about that, Ciel. If you ever do need to talk, please let us know. Wolf, before I forget, please share a link for the Discord. I meant to do that for Ciel. Well, I did that for Ciel, but I guess it didn't work. Can you please share another one? I apologize, but please share another one that we can, so everybody that wants to join the Discord can. But I hope everybody feels better. Hope everybody has a great week. And I will see you next week for the next Hangout. Have a great day, my lovely Titans. Good evening. Bye-bye.